Good morning and welcome to the campus of Lindenwood University in Belleville, Illinois. I'm Charlie Mayer, the Sports Information Director, and joining me this week for our weekly sports segment is the head coach of the men and women's wrestling team, Angelo Crinzi. Angelo, how are you today, buddy?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Pretty good, thanks. So let's get started with this being now your third year here with the program here at Lindenwood, and you've really gotten to know a lot of these wrestlers, both the men and women, who have worked under you and wrestled under you for now 3 years, most of them. Having said that, talk about the kind of attitude that a coach must take towards his wrestlers in order to gain their respect in a sport as competitive as this.
I think it's mainly making them believe in themselves, making them realize that they can do more than they previously thought they could. I think that's big for their mentality in the sport.
What would you say are your three criteria for success if you're a college athlete, not just on the mats, but in the classroom as well?
I think the biggest thing is living a championship lifestyle, being the best at everything you do, and we talk about a do it anyways mentality. There's a lot of stuff that you don't want to do. You don't want to wake up for your classes. You might not want to go to practice, but you got to tell yourself to do it anyways. So I think that kind of goes big in those criterias.
Who would you say, pick one male wrestler and one female wrestler that you would say fit those criteria the best?
We have several wrestlers that fit that criteria, but I'd say on the men's team we have a red shirt, Marcelo Sierra. He redshirted this year, but he's never been late. He's always doing everything. Works hard. On the women's team, we have quite a few girls who, they've really stepped up and doing pretty good. But I think one individual that stands out was our senior Niauni Hill. She went out and did some big things her whole career here at Lindenwood. So,
speaking of Niauni Hill, I did want to bring that up because she just completed a perfect 34-0 season, won the national championship in the 155-pound weight class. First, the obvious question, did that surprise you at all, how she did this year, going undefeated the way she did?
Was it surprise? No. She was undefeated last year, too, until the national finals. She's really bought into the program, really bought into herself, and really believes in herself, and her confidence just shows.
So how would you say that she approaches her teammates, maybe if they're struggling or if she's doing really well, but some of them may be in a bit of a slump or whatever, and they're just not performing at their best? How would she step up as the senior leader, so to speak, and try to bring out the competitive nature in her teammates?
She is a leader. She's somebody who pushes her team. She really tries to get these younger girls to buy in and do things the right way, and not slack off, keep pushing themselves when they're feeling a little down, picking them up and letting them know that they can do it. And she kind of just has that mentality that she wants these girls to be successful, and as coaches we want these girls to be successful, and it's just really buying in and believing in yourself and being confident in your abilities.
Have you got a chance to talk with her very much about what her plans are after college?
Yeah, she's very goal oriented, and she's kind of set herself on a mission, and she's on Team USA right now, so she's going to keep competing for them, and she wants to get her master's, and she also wants to go to law school after she gets her master's. So
Nice.
she's on a mission. She wants to be the best at everything that she can do.
That's a great representative that you won from your school. Now, let's go on to the AMC tournament that we hosted this past weekend. You guys had three male wrestlers that made it to the finals, Joe Robinson, and then you had Jaden Davis, and then Jose Entriago. And then, of course, one of them, Joe, he qualified for the national tournament. But give me your thoughts on the way your team represented the university that day, with the way that they wrestled and the way that they were, willing to help out with, setup, tear down, just in general.
I think everybody did a great job. I think the team went out there and everybody fought, and then, that's what we asked for. We don't focus on the winning or losing. We focus on going out there and out fighting our opponents, and bettering ourselves and keep growing as a team. And both on and off the mat, we have a great group of guys here that really want to do something and accomplish their goals. So I was really happy. Tournament ran smooth. So I mean, there wasn't really too many hiccups during the whole event, and it was good to see those guys go out there and battle.
And then finally, let's take a quick look into next year now. Just give me your thoughts on what your intentions are, as well as what your expectations are to spend the off season to continue bolstering your teams.
I mean, wrestling, we don't really have too much of off season, or what we call off season. It's something that's a lifestyle. If you're going to wrestle in college, you're going out there one-on-one with individuals. So it's to keep pushing ourselves. We want to start doing some postseason workouts. We can give them a little break, but we want to continue getting better every day. And that's buying into the program and what we're going to show and teach these guys, and just mentally keeping them in the sport. It is a sport that can get a little hard at times, but we have a good game plan, and we have some good guys here, and they're just going to keep working. They're going to keep growing and keep getting better.
Well, I wish you the very best of luck next year and all the years to come. Thank you for your time, Angelo.
Appreciate it.
All right. That was Angelo Crinzi, the head men and women's wrestling coach over at Lindenwood, Belleville. And until next time, I am Charlie Mayer, Sports Information Director. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will talk to you again next week.